This conference
I
will
think I
now
have
be
given
recorded.
clear instructions to everyone. And I'm really sorry for small change in the day. I mean, what to call it as day three schedule. Actually, the schedule was planned on day three. The schedule was planned from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. morning session, and afternoon session it was from 1 to 3 p.m. But I got many requests, sir, if it is possible to jump. I mean, can you reschedule the schedule so that at least by the half day, if we finish the session after 1 o'clock, we can have other activities to carry on. Then I had a talk with the coordinator, sir, Raju sir, and he said, yes, you can plan. Then we have changed our schedule from 10 a.m. to 9 a.m. And sorry for the convenience. Okay, so in today's session, in the first two, I mean, before from 10 to 12 p.m., we will be talking about introduction to packet tracer and how to install and configure IoT devices in the packet tracer. And we will be seeing some of the concepts like how we can explore or deploying and cabling different devices into the what to call it as packet tracer. Okay, and in the second session, we will be seeing, we will be creating some networks. We will be taking some examples, like we will be taking what to call it as an example of home automated system, and let's see how we can use, or how by using packet tracer we can build a home automated system, IoT home automated system. Okay, so this is what about I mean the session what we are going to handle today. And even I have another session tomorrow also, so we'll explore maximum. My main motive is like to explore lots of experiments. I mean, we have already seen the day one and day two. Maximum we have seen all the theory concepts has been talked by Shiva sir, as well as Bharat has given us some of the demos. And I feel like unless and until we don't have hands-on with those particular things, we will not be able to explore more things. Okay, so in these two sessions, I mean today and tomorrow, maximum I'll try to cover this IoT, how we can use the concepts of IoT on the packet tracer. Okay, so this is about what to call it as the course content, what I'm going to cover in the next 2 days. As I already said, I mean, I have given instructions like you have to install what to call it as Cisco packet tracer in your systems. I hope maximum of the people have been installed what to call it as a packet tracer in your systems. Okay, so in today's session one, we will be concentrating on Cisco packet tracer. Hope everyone have a little bit of idea regarding packet tracer and what to call it as. I mean, I don't want to go that much deeper into what to call it as a packet tracer and all the stuff, but still, yeah, I just want to give a little bit introductory part about Cisco packet tracer. What exactly is this a Cisco packet tracer? Okay, this packet tracer is nothing but it is like a network simulation or a visualization tool. Okay, it's like you can simulate. Suppose you just imagine if you want to draw any network, okay, or if you want to test any network. The first thing what we are going to do is we are going to just take that particular network on a piece of paper, and we will be seeing, okay, this is the way how we want to have a connection, or the thing like, yes, you can design on a paper, but you can't visualize whether that particular network will be working or not. Okay, so this packet tracer, we can design a network, and even we can try to visualize, I mean test test that particular network, rather simply writing on a piece of paper and telling a, okay, this is a network, okay, this is a network which I have drawn, or this is a network which is gonna work. Okay, if in real world, if I go, okay, I need to have lots of what to call it as equipments to use those particular network. So before using or before buying or before establishing those particular devices, let's draw a network, then test it in the Cisco packet tracer. If that particular network is running properly, then we can go for a realistic prototype. Okay, so this is what actually the main motive of the Cisco packet tracer. And this is nothing but this is a free software, and this can be used on your regular desktops, your laptops, and even you can go with Android or iOS based mobile devices. You can download this packet tracer, install it, and you can work on this particular system. Okay, either you can go with laptops or mobile phones. Okay, and the versions, like, I mean, you can run even in Linux as well as in the Windows environment. And that's what I said. Like with the packet tracer, what we can do, we can build a network, and even there are predefined networks, pre-built and sample networks are available. Even in the packet tracer, you can take that from examples. I mean, you can establish a lab assessment work to the students also. With packet tracer, we can do this one. Only thing is, like, we can design and build network without any expensive lab equipments. Okay, without any expensive lab equipments, we can design our network, build it, test it. I mean, then we can go with the realistic lab equipment. Okay, only the thing, what is a problem with what to call it as packet tracer is nothing but it allows to model complex systems without the need for dedicated equipment. Without, I mean, dedicated networks are not needed for this. Okay, and the one disadvantage with this is nothing but it is not what to call it as a I mean, physically we can't connect whatever the devices that are available in our day-to-day life. Those particular physical devices we can't connect to what to call it as, we can't connect to our mm, packet tracer. Okay, so this is a little bit introductory. Maximum, I hope that everyone knows about this particular what to call it as packet tracer and all the stuff. Okay, and next slides we will be seeing how to install or how to set up this packet tracer. Anyway, I have already given these instructions, but still I got some request keys, sir. These are the some of the problems that we have faced. If it is possible for us, you try to give 5 minutes demo on those. Then I thought, okay, chalo, let's give a little bit introductory about how to install and the setup a Cisco packet tracer. So in this, I have see, these are the few steps. Okay, these are the few steps from my point of view. Okay, you can use any way of what to call it as downloading a Cisco packet tracer, but these are the different what to call it as steps which we have designed. And in the step one, first we have to create a Cisco account. Then once the Cisco account, you can see the link that I have provided. Even I think I have shared this PPT with you. Okay, so you can go with that. Just Google for the Cisco.com and you can start creating your Cisco account over there. Once you create the Cisco account, as a second step, you have to create Net Academy account. Okay, ACAD account you have to create a Net Academy account. Okay, you can see this, even the link is provided. Once you create both the account, step 1 and step 2 accounts are created, then you can log in into your NetAcad account and you can download the packet tracer. Once the download is okay, once you log in into the account, we start installing it. Then there is a fifth step that we have to close all the running browsers, and then we have to what to call it as set up the packet tracer. These are the few steps that packet tracer should have. And in this, okay, and okay, so as a step one, you please go to cisco.com. In the cisco.com step site, you can see something that is nothing but called as login. Okay, on the right hand corner side, you can see something called as login. You click on the login, then you can see a pop-up window will open for login if you are already existing customer, or else you can create an account. Okay, as a first step, we will be going with how to create an account. Okay, my voice is breaking. Now it is clear. Is my voice is clear? I got some chat saying that some
Yeah,
sir,
yeah,
some
clear,
disturbance
sir. Prasad, sir, clear.
in my voice. If any
Voice is
disturbance
clear,
in my voice,
Prasad, sir.
please let me know.
Yeah, clear, sir. Clear.
Voice is so poor.
Yeah, yeah, clear, sir.
Clear. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so as a first, we have to create an account. Once the account is created, then we will go to the second step. I mean, that is nothing but once you click on the create account, it will be asking us for some of the basic information like your mail ID, your full name, first name, last name, the country or the region, the company where you are working, the password. These are the few things it will be asking us. I mean, it will redirect. Then you just click on the register. Once you click on the register icon, then we have a small step, that is a 6-digit code will be sent to your mail ID. Okay, you can see here verify your mail ID pop-up window will open. Okay, so we have to enter our 6-digit code over here. For this particular code, you can see your mail, whatever the mail that you have given. In that particular mail, a 6-digit code will be sent. Just you enter that particular 6-digit code in this particular pop-up window, then automatically you will be having something, the step 3, that is nothing but called as your mail has been successfully verified. Once this particular step is done, then you can log in. I mean, automatically it will ask for the login. Okay, it will ask for your user ID, okay, username, or you can log in. Once you give your user details, account details, user ID and the password, then you can sign in. You can see a pop-up window. I mean, you can directly log in into the site and you can see your name or whatever the username that you have given over here. So this is the first step. In the first step, we simply have to create a Cisco account. Just log in into cisco.com, then you create an account, fill the basic information, enter the 6-digit code which has been received in your mail. Once the verification is done, then the next step, you have to give your credentials, username and the password. Then you can successfully create the account. This is how we have to create a Cisco account. This is the first step in the process. Whereas in the second step is nothing but we have to create Net Academy account. In this, see, this Net Academy account, I think you might have googled directly www.netacad.com. What you can do is like you can't download directly, because I mean you can directly go to Google and you can search for packet tracer, the newest version. You can directly download, but you can even offlinely use it. But the thing is, only for the networking concepts you can use, only the packet tracer concepts you can use. But whereas if you go to Net Academy and you take some course and then you download from that particular site, then n number of what to call it as some of the devices that I'll be telling you in the next slides why I am going directly to the course, then taking a course, enrolling a course and downloading from there. I'll just explain these steps in the next steps. Okay, so just go to the account, and under accounts you can see something called as courses. In that you can choose any of the course. Let's choose a course called as Packet Tracer. In that we have something called as Introduction to Packet Tracer. So once this particular you click on this, then there is something called as sign up today. Okay, and this is a course, okay, in Cisco Packet Tracer. Okay, this is a course which is freely available. Okay, even you can complete the course by yourself also. And once you sign up, once you have been logged into the, sign up, once you sign up, it will ask for the some of the basic details. Once you fill these particular basic details, then you go to login, and you can enter, then you go to login and you give your credentials, then you can log in into the site. Okay, so you can see here I have chosen Introduction to Packet Tracer course, so that is displayed over here. Okay, but our main motive is to download the Packet Tracer. So just go to resources. From the resources there is something called as download Packet Tracer, and you click on this. You can see this particular window will pop up. Either you choose 32 bit or 64 bit based on your system requirements. Once you click on, see, I have chosen my system as 64 bit. My system supports 64 bit, then I have chosen it, and the Packet Tracer will be downloaded. Okay, so once the Packet Tracer is downloaded, this is nothing but this is my third step. Okay, you have to create the, once you have created NetAcad login, then the next step was like you have to log in into the site, you have to choose a course. From the course you have to go to resources and download Packet Tracer, and once you download it, that will be there in your system wherever you have given the download option. Once the download has been done, just click on that particular, and you can see install anyway. Okay, sometimes your system may not be available, allow all the apps to install, so it will ask for the verification, then you can click on S. This is not the mandatory step. Okay, it sometimes, okay, if any firewalls or something you have been installed in your system, it will ask. Okay, so now once that is done, if you click on the that particular download option .exe file, a pop-up window will come, and then you just go for I accept the agreement and click on the next. Once that is done, it will allow us to tell, it will tell us ki where we have to download. See, I have downloaded in C program file Cisco Packet Tracer. If you are interested in any other location, you can browse it. Okay, or else you can keep as it is, and you can download, you can install in the that particular folder. And if you then click on the next. Once you click on the next, it will ask for either you are interested in creating a desktop icon or create a quick launch account. It's up to you. Okay, so you can choose whatever the option you are interested, then click on the next button. Once you click on the next button, this window will appear. This window will give us a summary of that, what actually we are going to install. Okay, this is getting installed in C program file Cisco Packet Tracer, and startup menu folder is there. Some of the additional icons, or the like I have created a stock. This type of some information regarding our installation is given on this particular screen, and you can click on install. Once you click on the install, the installation process will start. It will take minimum time, it will not be taking maximum time, it will be taking only a very less time to install. Once this particular system is installed, you can either go for launch Cisco Packet Tracer, finish, we have to finish the installation. Once the installation is completed, next the thing what we have to do is, once the installation is done, either you clear all your browsers, or what to call it as, you restart your system, because it is a Packet Tracer skill based assessment. This is, even I'm using the online version. Okay, so that is it requires us to clear all our cookies, and then we have for that, either we have to go to clear the browser, or what to call it as a restart the system. Okay, if you have set any cookies or sessions in your system, this particular task you have to do, or else you can neglect this particular task also. Okay, and now as in my previous session somewhere, I have clicked launch Cisco Packet Tracer. Then automatically this will be Packet Tracer will start launching. Or else if you have removed this launch Cisco Packet Tracer, you can see a desktop icon in your system, and from there you can try to what to call it as you can try to click on it, and your process of what to call it as automatically launching process will be done. Okay, so if you are using the Cisco Packet Tracer for the first time, it will show this particular pop-up window, and this particular pop-up window will just give us indication where this particular Packet Tracer has been installed. Okay, now once you click on that, it will ask for your what to call it as user ID and the password. Then if any firewalls are there, just go with this authentication process, and once the authentication process is done, you can see Cisco Packet Tracer Launchpad has been it's in front of you. Okay, these are the few different steps, what to call it as how to install the Packet Tracer. Okay, so I hope maximum participants have what to call it as uh, installed Packet Tracer. Yes, please respond anything in the chat. Is there anyone who have not installed the Packet Tracer? Sorry, my question was a conflict question. 114 has given me yes, either whether he or she has been installed or not. Okay, so my question is whether you have installed your Packet Tracer on either mobile or in your laptop or desktop. Yes or no? So based on that, I'll continue my rest of the sessions.
Yes, sir. I can continue session, sir.
Uh,
ID 242.
I can see only one person is responding. That is 114, 120. I think we have total 180 participants. But still, yes, sir, you can continue. Aarti Sharma, 233. Out of 153, I received only 3. So maybe my session is boring, or either you may be busy in some other work. Just no, I'm getting thanks. I am getting lots of response. I'm really thanks. Okay, so hope I think you have understood this particular process. That's I'm getting is lots of responses. At least I expect this lockdown period we can use rather than simply going through FTP, listening to the theory sessions. And at least you can now, if we at least what to call it as, if we go to this particular Packet Tracer and let's explore 1 or 2 experiments so that you can sit at your home and whenever you are free. I think that you are free. Okay, because we have lots of schedules. Everyone are thinking that sitting at home, all the people are very what to call it as freely they are available, but it's not right. Okay, we have to do the official work as well as a new work, that is home department works are also given for us. Okay, but still if you take a little bit of time from your busy schedule, okay, so that will be an added point for us. Okay, so that was a main motive actually why I want to go with hands-on training. Okay, so I think you can everyone, I'll just give you 2 minutes of time. Okay, 10 minutes so that I'll finish the installation. Okay, so I'll just give no need to worry, just I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Okay, so in this particular 5 minutes, please make sure that everyone open your Cisco Packet Tracer, and please I want to see that particular Cisco Packet Tracer in front of you. And even if it is possible, I'm interested to see your screenshot in WhatsApp group. Let's see how many of you are gonna send me your screenshots uh, to my WhatsApp group. group. No, not personally. Please send in the FDP group. We have WhatsApp group. Okay, now I'm gonna give permission for all the participants to what to call it as send messages. So let's see who is the first person who is gonna send me what to call it as your screenshot like that you have installed your packet tracer.
Sir, you can give
Okay,
the
so group
permission, sir, for
settings, send
sharing your
messages,
screen.
all participants. Okay.
Hello?
Sir?
You can give the permission, sir. Okay.
Sir, your voice is breaking. Yes, yes.
So now we can send this screenshot of the packet.
Yeah, just give me the screenshot of your what to call it as that you have installed. Yes, I have received from some participants, Syed sir. Yes. I'm getting Syed sir, Sakshi ma'am, Vijay,
Sir, we don't have
Raghu,
permission.
Vijay. Yes, Kishore.
Sir.
No, I have given, ma'am. I have given. You can see
Hello, sir.
everything.
What
Sir,
if
we could,
we
So
don't
I
have
have given
laptop?
permission.
we couldn't get it.
Oh, if you don't have WhatsApp, no problem, not an issue. I just because this is a hands-on training session, so just a little bit of interaction should be there. That's the reason I just asked. If you don't have WhatsApp, no need to worry. No need to worry. Don't worry about it. You can text me in chat. That's more than enough. Okay, so anyway, I have received a good response in my group. Thanks for the response. Now, because why I asked you to do is some of the someone requested me, sir, give you more time so that just 5 or 10 minutes so that we can complete the installation process and we can get ready with it. That's the reason I just want to wait for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Just after 5 minutes, I will start the next part of the session.
Sir,
Sir, voice is not audible.
Is my voice is audible?
Yeah. Now okay, sir.
Yes.
Now okay, sir.
Yeah.
Voice,
Okay.
yes. Okay, organizers muted me. Okay, so now my voice. Mohan sir, my voice is clear.
Sir, your voice is clear, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, so first experiment, what we are going to do is we'll see. This is our first experiment. In this particular first experiment, what we are going to do is we'll design a small living room, and in this living room, let's see how can I control some of the devices like a fan and a window through my mobile phone. Okay, so this is how to design a smartphone on a packet tracer. Okay, we are going to see this first experiment. Okay, I think first what I'll change this way of talking in different way. What I'll do is first just to listen or go through my screen so that you can see how I am what to call it as doing the entire experiment. Once the experiment is done, I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes of time, and in that particular 5 to 10 minutes of time you can even practice that particular experiment. Okay, so what happens is like if you go simultaneously, like suppose the way I'm talking or the way your speed of catching maybe differ, then there will be a clash. Okay, lots of questions will come. So my request is first you just listen to the experiment, then you can carry on your experiment. I'll give you some time for doing that particular experiment. Okay, so I'm going to start this first experiment. So that first experiment, I'm going to close my this, and I'm launching my packet tracer. Oh, okay, so fine. So this is the first when I launch my packet tracer. This is what screen that you are gonna see. Okay, so in this particular launch pad, you have some of the options. Okay, you just follow my cursor. You can see something called as file, edit, option, menu, tools, extensions, and help. This is one toolbar. Okay, this is a toolbar, menu, file, toolbar, and down of that you can see some other things, like you can see something called as okay, new, okay, file, save, okay, printer. This is another main toolbar. This is a file toolbar, main toolbar, and we have another toolbar that is nothing but called as a common toolbar. Okay, so in this common toolbar we can see some of the options. The first one, that is nothing but called as selecting. Okay, selecting, if I want to select anything on, see, you click on this select. If you are interested to select any item, as we don't have any item right now, okay, to select any item we will be using select icon. And then the second one, that is nothing but called as search icon, is available. You can see here inspect, and later on you can see something called as delete. Okay, and next you can see something called as okay, resize. Okay, so these tools, why do we use these tools? Okay, select. Okay, so this particular tool will use for selecting an object. If I want to know the details or inspect any object or device, I'll be using inspect. Okay, and if I'm interested in deleting any devices, I'll be using something called as delete. Okay, or next one, if I want to resize, then I'll be using resize. And next you can see something. Suppose if you are interested to write some note regarding any device or something, you can use place note icon over here. And there is another icon called as, if you are interested in drawing any line, you can use draw line. If you want to select something in a rectangular position, not select, if you want to draw a rectangle, you can use rectangle, draw rectangle icon, or you can what to call it as, you can use oval. So these are the different what to call it as tools which are available in the common toolbar. Okay, the first toolbar was file toolbar, next one is main toolbar, the third one, that is nothing but called as a common toolbar. I think first and second everyone know about it. The third one, that is nothing but the common selecting tools. These are the default common selecting tools: the selection, delete, note, and rectangle. These are the commonly used tools from this particular common toolbar. Okay, select, delete, note, and rectangle. Please, you just note only these four things, because all our experiments I'm going to deal only with these particular four toolbars, which are tools which are available in the common toolbar. Next, you can see something, this particular white area. This is nothing but called as a workspace area. Okay, whatever the network or whatever the things that I want to do, I can use this particular work area. In this particular work area, okay, down of this particular work area, you can see another tools, that is another thing, that is in the left top bottom left side, you can see something that is nothing but called as device. Okay, different type of devices, components. What are the different components? Okay, so device, what are the different type? Okay, suppose you can see here, first device is nothing but network, second one is nothing but end devices, third one are nothing but some of the IoT components, next one is nothing but different cable connection, the cables or other connections required. The next one is nothing but, you can see, okay, miscellaneous tools, and the last one is nothing but if multi-user connecting tools. Okay, so these are the different components. Now this particular area is divided into three different parts. The first part is the net device. What is the type of the device? Now let's explore. Suppose if I have chosen end device, you can see down. Okay, this is the type of the device, that is end device. You can see down of that. In end device is categorized into different things. End devices, in that we have home, we have something called as smart city. Even you can see, just if you click on that particular tool, you can see different, the name also is getting displayed. Okay, and you can see here industry, and you can see here power grid. Okay, so these are the different, what to call it as, tools whichever we are gonna use. Okay, so this is nothing but type of the device, all the devices, what type of the devices are available in that particular device. These are the category of the devices. What are the different category of the end devices? In the end devices, we have something called as home related devices, smart city related devices, next one is industry related devices, and power grid related devices. Now if you click on the specific, that is home device, you can see here different type of devices that are available for the home appliances. Okay, so this is about what to call it as device component toolbar. All the device component toolbars are available in this particular area. Here we will be having the category of the device, what are the different type of the devices, in down in that devices, what are the different other categories, and in this particular area you can see different components available in this device, specific device, and the component device. These are the three things: device, specific device, and the components available in this. Okay, so this is what to call about the workspace interface. Okay, this is the entire interface. The interface is divided it into different parts. The first one is file, main menu, tool components, tool common toolbar components, work area. Here you can see device type, specific device type, component device type. Okay, so this, now let's explore a little bit about the interface. Okay, so in this particular interface, what we are going to do is, now suppose, let's see, in home we have n number of devices. You can see the first device. I mean, this particular device vary from system to system also. Okay, you can see there may be a common devices available, but okay, and you see here, for me, first the device which is available is AC. Next one is nothing but different appliances. These appliances, see, this is AC. Suppose if you want to bring any device, okay, click on that particular device. Okay, click on that particular device and simply drag to the work area space. Now the second appliances is nothing but called as a coffee maker. Okay, click on that and bring onto the device. You can see the coffee maker. The third one is battery. Next one is some Bluetooth speaker is also available. Okay, and some fan is available. Okay, these are the different. Next you can see door. Okay, these are nothing but these are the different components which are available on the home appliances. Simultaneously, you can see other appliances even in the, what to call it as, smart city. You can choose whatever the device that is required. You can search those particular devices in this particular end device category, and you can search. Suppose example, if I'm interested in something called as uh, what to call it as, any device, if I'm not able to find, you can use a search bar is also available between these two things, device and specific device type. There is something called as a search bar. You can see here, if I'm interested in webcam, okay, you can directly search here. Okay, you can search here web. Okay, so you can see here, I've just simply clicked on web. You can see here webcam has been displayed. If okay, this is webcam. If you are not what to call it as, if you are not able to identify any specific device, then you can go. Okay, so just click on that particular device, choose this device. You can see down, you can see the down name is also getting displayed here. You see, have selected door. Here you can see something called as door. Okay, if I'm choosing something called as solar panel, okay, and if I'm choosing something called as siren, you can see here siren. Okay, so no need to worry, keys, or what is this specific device if I'm interested, or you can search here and you can click on the work area space. Okay, so these are the different ways of what to call it as, drag and simply place on the work area. Now suppose example, we were seeing like selecting tool. Okay, so this particular selecting tool is used to, I already said, why do we use inspect, right? Selector. So selecting tool is to take devices into the work area. Now suppose example, if I'm not interested, by mistakenly I have chosen two ACs, and if I'm interested to remove one AC, then you can use a tool that is nothing but called as delete tool, which is available in the common toolbar. You can see my cursor. You see here delete, there is something called as cross. You click on that, then you can see cross is there. My cursor has turned into the cross. You can directly click on that device, your device will get deleted. Okay, so you can use delete to delete the this what to call it as, all my devices have been deleted. Now once that is done, now let's now as I already said, like this is the how we are going to interface. I mean, a packet tracer interface. Okay, main bar, common toolbar, menu bar, common toolbar, and component devices bar, and work area. Okay, so now let's directly go with our, I already said that we will be seeing the first experiment, that is nothing but how to design a smartphone. Okay, so now let's directly dump into the experiment. What actually I am going to do is, now I want to control, okay, I want to control some of the components or some of the devices that are available in my living room with the help of a mobile phone. Okay, so this is what actually the main motive of what to call it as, how to control devices in my living room with smartphone. Okay, so this is our first experiment, how I am gonna how to control devices in my living room with smartphone. So for this, what we are going to do is, let's take some example, like we will be taking some fan, we'll be taking some window. Okay, so let's assume only these two. Let's try to take a fan and window, and let's see how we can control manually as well as through our mobile phone. Okay, so this is what actually want to call it as the first experiment. The main objective of the first experiment is to control fan and window with the help of what to call it as with the help of smartphone. Okay, so for this you can see where can I find the fan. So fan that you search in devices, that is nothing but in the end devices. Okay, in end devices we have one thing that is nothing but called as home. In the home you can see a device fan, just click and drag onto the fan. Okay, so this is nothing but my ceiling fan. And again you can take in the last you can see here something that is nothing but called as window. Okay, so now let's choose these two devices, and what we are going to do is we are going to control these two devices through our smartphone. So now next I have to search for my smartphone. So where can I find my smartphone? You just click on the end devices. You can see the different end devices categories. Okay, you can see PC, laptop, general server, okay, printer, phone. Okay, these are the different devices that are available. You can choose one smartphone. Okay, now I have clicked on the smartphone, and I have chosen, I have dragged onto the work area. Now with this particular smartphone, I'm going to control my ceiling fan and window, right? So for this, what actually can I directly control these two with my smartphone? Okay, so for this we need to have a gateway to connect all these devices together. Okay, so now for what to call it as, for connecting all these devices together, we need to have some home gateway. So for home gateway, you can go to some device that is nothing but network devices. In the network devices, there is something called, as you can see here in the network devices, you can see routers, switches are available, and next one hubs are available, wireless, okay, security systems, cloud services. Okay, so these are the different devices that are available on the what to call it as network devices. So now my home gateway is available in my wireless devices. In wireless devices you can see my home gateway. Yeah, you can see here home gateway. Okay, you just click that home gateway and you can see home gateway over here. Now what we did, so first we have now let's see, suppose example, if I am interested in what to call it as, now you use, see, just go to common toolbar. Now you see something called as draw rectangle. Okay, so now you can see once you click on the rectangle tool. Okay, so you can see here click outline or rectangle or what to call it as, these are the different tools which are available. Okay, circle, any sizer or rectangle. Okay, what you do is now I'm making these two. Okay, simply drag and drop. Okay, I'm making these two as what to call it as my uh, this as my living room. Okay, now let's assume these two are available in my living room, and already we have seen there is a tool called as place note in the common toolbar. With the help of that I can write any note. Okay, I'm interested in writing this as my living room. Okay, so by using that I can write key by using this note what to call it as note. I can give any comments or anywhere whatever I'm interested I can write it. Okay, place note here, suppose if I am interested in writing something how to control devices in living room with the phone. You can write even comments by clicking this. Okay, click on that and you can write it. You can see here, okay, how to control devices in my living room with smartphone. Okay, so you can write some hint. Okay, and now once all the devices are brought onto the work area, now let's see how these particular devices, I mean, how can we connect these particular devices or the functionalities of all these devices. Now you see, just to click on fan. If I click on fan, a new pop-up window will appear, and this particular pop-up window will give some of the information regarding the fan. Okay, so in this pop-up window you can see some components. Okay, the first one is specification, the second one is a physical, third one is configuration, the last one is attributes. Okay, so what you can do is you personally just go through each and every toolbar, but here I'll just tell, because Cisco packet tracer, it takes a lots, we can explore as many as things, but as we are running out of time, okay, I'll be just concentrating only on things which are really needed for this particular experiment. Okay, so on the specification, it will tell us what it is. It is a ceiling fan. Okay, so now what are the different features of that particular ceiling fan? It says yes, it is, we can register this particular to any server. Okay, fan, it means that it's a wireless or wired or wireless that can be registered to the server. Okay, the functionalities are, it has off mode, it has low speed, it has high speed. Okay, so these are the different features. Okay, the features are nothing but you can register, okay, onto the any server, right? I mean, I can connect this fan to the home gateway. Okay, first point is clear. The second one is fan is in the off mode. The second one is we can have fan in the low speed, we can have fan in the high speed. Okay, so these are the main features, and you can just explore lots of things that are available for what to call it as this particular device, like where to use. Another important thing, see, we are worried about only 3 points in this. One is the name, what is that particular device, what are the features, and the control. Okay, how can we control that particular fan? So if I want to control this particular fan, what I have to do, I have to alt click on the device. Okay, so if I go to my work area, now you see I am pressing alt, and if I am clicking on this particular device, okay, so this is one circle is there, one circle in the sense it is the fan is in the low speed. Now again, if I click alt and if I click another time, you can see two circles. It means that fan is in the high speed. Now I'm clicking alt and clicking the fan, then it is in the off mode. Okay, so now the fan is in the off mode. Alt click, it is in the low speed. Alt click, it is in the high speed. Alt click, off mode. Simultaneously you can see for the window. Okay, window specifications, a window that can open or close. Okay, window, this particular open will open or close, and the features are registering to the server, ability to vent carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Okay, so ability to vent, I mean, it is in and out, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide is done. Okay, and you can see how to control, again the same operation, click alt to open and close. Okay, so with this what I can do is, okay, click now it is close mode, alt click, the window is opening, alt click, the window is closed. Okay, so this is nothing but if I am interested in knowing what it is device, how this particular device is gonna work, or different features of that particular device, simply click on that device, pop-up window will come. From here, through specifications, you can see all the related information regarding that particular device. Okay, so please, it's a humble request, whenever you have time, you can go through all the information related. Okay, now the second tab, that is nothing but called as a physical tab. Okay, we can see the physical tab over here. Okay, the second tab, that is nothing but the physical, how this particularly physically is available. Okay, so in this physical tab, okay, modules, there are few tabs that is nothing but called how we can view, zoom in, okay, zoom out, original size, or zoom out. Okay, zoom in, zoom out, or the original size. Now you see here, zoom in, you can see I have clicked fan, so there is something. Now the on off button, you can see here, off, on and off. Okay, physically, because we can't see what to call it as physical equipment. If you are interested in the physically, you can see here. Okay, the fan is on, and which is connected to my Ethernet cable, okay, to the device, or whatever the device that I am interested, I can connect that particular device. Okay, so IoT device can be connected to this. Okay, so now this is what about the physical component. We can see physically also here, physical in the sense the view of the physical we can see. Now the configuration, this is a main important part where the thing is like we are going to work, the entire thing is like in this area itself we are going to work for, I mean we are going to spend maximum time in this work area. Okay, so this work area is divided it into two things. One is global like settings, algorithm settings, what are the files, and in the interface we have fast Ethernet interface. Okay, so these are the things that are available. As experiment is continue, we can explore all those things in this what to call it as experiments. Okay, so now let's see. Now the main agenda of our experiment is nothing but I want to control these two devices, okay, with my smartphone. Now I didn't specifically say whether it is wired connection or wireless connection. Okay, so either we can go with the wired connection or the wireless connection. Now first, in this first session, we'll see how to control with the wireless connection, and later I'll show another experiment how to connect with the wired and wireless. Okay, so this experiment we will be mainly concentrating on the wireless. I mean what we are going to do here, okay, I am going to control, how to control device in my living room with smartphone, like fan or window. Connection type is, what is the connection type we are using? That is nothing but wireless. Okay, so wireless method we are using. Okay, so in this, now let's see how to connect these devices to this. Even you can see, you can explore, if you click on smartphone, okay, you click on smartphone, you can have physical device that is available. So you can zoom in, okay, zoom out, original size. Okay, you can see here the phone, how the phone look like. Okay, you can see the configurations, desktop. We'll explore all these things, we'll explore soon. Okay, fine. Even device, each device physical configuration, this GUI attributes. Okay, so please explore these things. I'll be telling you based on my experiment. Okay, now first step is chosen, that is we have chosen all the components what are really necessary for my experiment. Okay, ceiling fan, window device, the smartphone, and the home gateway. Okay, so now see, you can see here IoT 708. You can see fan, the name of the device is nothing but fan. Okay, this is for the human read. As a human, I can identify, yes, this is a fan. But as a system, how it will identify? According to the system, it is nothing but IoT 8. Okay, here also the same thing. It is for a human, it is window, and for a system, it is IoT 9. Smartphone PT, okay, and for system, it is smartphone 0. Now, even I can change the name of this. You can see the system name IoT 8. You can see here display name. I can change that display name. Why I am changing is, you can see that in the, I'll tell you in the later session. Okay, why I am using what to call it as this particular device name. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am renaming this as ceiling fan, SEILI. Okay, I am renaming the device to ceiling fan. How to? And see, just and close the bar. No need to do anything, just close it. You can see the name has been changed. How to change the name of the device? Just click on the device, pop-up window will open. In the pop-up window, there is something called as configuration. Okay, so in the configuration, you can see something called as device name. You can change the device name. Now I am going to give as window. Okay, and simply close it. Okay, so the process is click on it. Okay, so in the configuration tab, you can see something called as display name. Okay, you can change the name of the device over here. Okay, so now I have renamed it as ceiling fan and I have renamed it as window. Anyway, here by seeing this, I can identify it is a smartphone, and by seeing this, I can identify it as a home gateway. Okay, so the first step is done. I have selected the devices and I have renamed those particular devices. Once the device selection is done, the second step is nothing but, okay, first step is select devices. The second step is connections. Okay, the second step is connections. Now, how we are going to connect? As I already said, we are going to connect wireless. Okay, wirelessly. So now, simply to do that, click on the device, that is ceiling fan. Okay, I have clicked on the ceiling fan. That is nothing but once I click on the ceiling fan, you can see in the configuration bar. Okay, in the configuration, there is something called as advanced tab. Okay, in the advanced tab, click on the advanced tab, then it will redirect to a new window. That is nothing but IO specification will be added. Some other things like other tabs. Previously, you see, we have only few tabs. Like if you click on ceiling fan, okay, you see this window. Okay, if you click on this, we have only 4 tabs: specification, physical, configuration, and attribute. Okay, now once we clicked on advanced, what happened? See, you see specific, physical, configuration, advanced. Now if you are going to the advanced tab, then you can see a new thing, that is nothing but IO configuration. You click on IO configuration, it will give us the type like network adapter 2, digital slots, analog slots, USB port, Bluetooth, desktop usage. Okay, these are the different features of that particular ceiling fan, advanced features. Now in this particular advanced features, now I want to change the network adapter. Okay, I have to make it as wired or wireless. See, you please explore all these ICE, ICF, ICG. Okay, there is something called as PT IoT NM1W. Okay, wireless, to identify this network. I mean, now I want to make the ceiling fan network widely connection. Then I have to click on PT IoT NM1W and click on the close this particular tab. Now you can see the device is connected automatically. Okay, so how to do this? Now let's see for the window. Click on the window. Once you click on the window, okay, you see something configuration tab. In the configuration tab, you go to advanced tab. Okay, in the advanced tab, you can see something called as IO configuration. In the IO configuration, there is something called as network adapter. You convert the network adapter to, you see here now, the window and the home gateway are not connected. If I want to connect, I have to process this method. Now you change this to wireless. Okay, so now you see, once you close, you can see automatically the window is connected to what to call it as the home gateway. Okay, now fan as well as window has these two devices have been connected to the what to call it as a home gateway. Okay, now how I am going to connect my smartphone to the home gateway? First, devices are connected. Now next one is a smartphone has to even connect to this device. Okay, so if I give one example, like if I want to use what to call it as my network. Suppose example, if I have some router at my home gateway is there in my room. Okay, some router is available. If I want to connect that particular router to my phone, what we are going to do is we are going to take the credentials and we are going to use my IP address is used. Okay, so in the same way, I mean, how we are going to connect our regular phone to our router, in the same way we are going to use the same way. So for that, I want to know what was the router IP. Okay, so if I am interested in that, click on router, go home gateway in the configurations. Okay, click on home gateway in the configuration. There is one tab. Okay, there are two tabs. Okay, global and interface. In this, you click on the network. Okay, in the network, you click on the wireless. Okay, in this wireless, there is something called as SSID. We are interested in this. Okay, so now what is my SSID? That is nothing but home gateway. Now this particular SSID, you copy this SSID because the SSID of this home gateway and the SSID of the phone has to be same. Okay, so now click on the phone. Okay, and go to configurations, wireless. You see the SSID here. The SSID is nothing but default. So now what, the phone SSID should be exactly equal to my home gateway ID. So what I am going to do is I'm going to simply copy that and paste over here, and I'm closing. Now you see these two devices will communicate with each other. Yes, it is done. So what was the second step? The second step is nothing but connections. One is, first connection is between devices. That is nothing but what I have did, fan and window. And next what we did, second, we are connecting phone and home gateway. Okay, so home gateway. So I think till here, is it clear for everyone? If any doubts, please send me a chat so that I can okay, carry on, sir, session is good. You can chat me so that I can if you have doubt, I can chat from there. Continue. Okay, so can you repeat how to connect SSID, please, once again? Yes. Okay, how to connect this SSID? For connecting the SSIDs, I should know. Uh, yes, my voice is audible? Someone get me no voice, sir. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Voice is audible, sir. Prasad,
Okay,
sir.
fine, thank you. Now,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay, thank you. How to connect gateway and smartphone? Okay, so for this, I am interested in knowing the SSID of my gateway. Okay, so to know the home gateway SSID, click on the device. Okay, once you click on the device, you go to configuration tab. In the configuration tab, okay, as we are using wireless communication, okay, go to wireless. Okay, you can see the wireless settings. All these are their settings. You can see SSID here. Copy this SSID. Okay, and check the SSID of the smartphone. The SSID of the smartphone is nothing but, again, click on the phone, configuration, wireless. You can see here SSID. Okay, now you see previously I have pasted. That's the reason it is there. If it is not there, you can directly change here the name. Okay, so that is how we can connect these two with the help of our SSID. Okay, now second step is also clear. Now the next step, okay, so the third step is nothing but now I want to register these devices to the home gateway. Okay, the third step is no need. We'll go to next step. The third step is now let's see whether I can control through my smartphone or not. Okay, so now for that, go to smartphone. Okay, see here, smartphone, any IoT device through smartphone, I need to have some interface. Okay, some interface should be there to connect, okay, or to control these two devices. Okay, so now that interface we can see. Okay, click on smartphone. Okay, there is something tab called as desktop. Okay, in this desktop, okay, there is something. Okay, there are lots of things to explore. Okay, so in today's session I'll be telling you about only two things. There is nothing but something called as IoT monitor. Okay, you can see something here, IoT monitor or IoT browser. It means that through smartphone, how can I control these devices? Either by using a specific mobile app. Okay, some mobile app, I'll be building a mobile app or through a web browser. Okay, either through an app or through mobile browser. Okay, these are the two ways to control this. Okay, so in this experiment we will be seeing how to control these two devices with the help of smartphone by using an app. Okay, app in the sense some user interface. Okay, so for that what you can do is, as I already said, click on smartphone. There is something called as IoT monitor. Okay, click on the IoT monitor. Okay, now this will redirect me to the interface. Okay, so IoT monitor will redirect me the what to call it as interface. So here you can see here already defaultly it is set to some IP address. Okay, defaultly it is set to some IP address. Now for this IP address, actually if this is not defaultly set, even I am interested in knowing the IP address of my home gateway. So how can I know that? Okay, you just see here, go to home gateway, you click on LAN, you can see IP address of this particular LAN. Okay, is this particular name is same as, okay, you see here, okay, 192.168.25.1. okay, so what was this? So go to smartphone, click on desktop, click on IoT monitor. Okay, a pop-up window will appear and it will ask for us whether the server address. Okay, so how to find the server address? Server address can be found by using, just click on home gateway. Okay, in home gateway in the LAN there is something called as IP address. Now you see whether both the IP addresses are same or not. 192.168.25.1. okay, so this is what actually you are not, you are see, you are no need to worry about this particular step, because it will redirect automatically, because this is a wireless communication. Automatically it will take the IP address of that, okay, default name that has been given, username and the password, and you can click on login. If you are interested in changing username and the password, yes, I mean you can make your own server. Okay, this is an automated server. Or if you are interested in knowing, or if you are interested in making your own automated server, the next experiment we will do that. Okay, in the next experiment, I'm going to concentrate on how to make a server and register to that particular server. Okay, so but in this experiment, it is automatically chosen server. Okay, so click on this one. Now in this particular interface, you can see here now IoT server devices. Okay, so what was the third step? Third step is nothing but we have to open the interface. Okay, third step is nothing but smartphone interface. Okay, so for this I already explained you the session. Now here you can see in this particular interface, once we have opened the interface, there are no devices available here. Okay, so now what is the fourth step? Register devices. Okay, to interface. Okay, so the fourth step is we have to register devices to the interface. So now how to register the device to the interface? Okay, how to register the devices to the interface. Now let this window be like this. Okay, I'm minimizing this window. Now how to register? Okay, now you have to register ceiling fan and window to the register server. Okay, ceiling fan, window to the register server. Now click on the ceiling fan. Okay, click on the ceiling fan. Okay, in my configuration tab, okay, there are few things. Okay, gateway, DNS, gateway, IPv4, IPv6. Okay, and now you see here there is one thing that is nothing but called as IoT server. Okay, and even this version also vary from system to system, because I have gone to the advanced versions. Some of you may not see this. Okay, IPv4 and only server you will be able to see. IPv6 you will not be able to see. No, don't worry. But you are interested in knowing only this IoT server. Okay, in the configuration, what we are going to do is, okay, in the configuration in global, okay, in the configuration global, in the settings, you can see IoT server, make it as home gateway. Okay, in the next experiment I already said we will be using remote server. Okay, we will design our own server, right? So now here it is home gateway. Now you close this one. Okay, fine. Now you see your whether the device has been, now you can see here your ceiling fan is registered to the home gateway. Okay, so now simultaneously we will register window to the what to call it as window to the home gateway. Now how to do that? Click on window. Okay, as my tab was in advanced, so I came back from the normal toolbar. In the configurations, in the global, in settings. Okay, this is a default setting. In the settings, IoT server, convert it to the home gateway. Okay, now once the home gateway it is connected, you close the tab and you can see the interface. Now you see ceiling fan is there. Now okay, now window is also there. Now previously I gave okay, now previously I said ki sir, why should I change why I have changed the ceiling fan here, ceiling fan name. If I was not if I didn't change the name, you can see the name here, the ceiling fan. Okay, because system will identify only with that particular ID. Here now I have given it as window, so now it is window. Or else what had happened, whatever the name was there, that name might have been there. Okay, so now show me, I'll show you small example. If I am taking let's assume that if I'm taking a door, if I'm keeping this door, okay, and I'm connecting this door to home gateway, this is a simple, don't worry about it, just configuration home gateway, and even I have to make wireless. So okay, not that, settings, home gateway, advanced, IO configuration, wireless. Okay, so now you see the door is going to connect it to the home gateway. and even our first step I have connected to the home gateway, then I have registered this to the home gateway. Now you see this should appear in my interface. Refresh this interface. It will take only a fraction of a second to get refreshed. Okay, why it is not connecting? Okay, configuration. I have connected it. Okay, just a second. Yeah, it is connected. Yeah, it is connected here. You see, door IoT 10 door. Okay, ceiling fan and door. I think I have removed this. Okay, you can see here IoT 10, IoT 10. Okay, in this way, actually, the device to come out of that, I have changed the name of the device. Okay, so I'm eliminating that. I'm not interested in. Okay, I'm not interested in it. Now we'll continue with the experiment. Okay, the reason why I want to show was, like, if I rename this the device name, so that there will be no conflict. Okay, so IoT monitor. Again, what's the problem with the just wait just a second, some problem. My window is not connecting. I don't know what was the reason. Let me check once. SSID, the default, none to home gateway, advanced IP configuration. Okay, done. Now I think I can see the. Yes, okay. So you can see these two things. I'm in the interface. Okay. So what was the fourth step? Fourth step, we have to register devices to the interfaces. Okay. Now we can see these two devices are available in the interface. Now already we have seen how to control these two. Let me minimize this and I'll show you. Okay. You see here. Now I know this particular ceiling fan manually how to control. Click alt click low speed, high speed. Okay, off. Now alt click on this open, alt click on this close. Now this is the manual process, but I'm not interested in manual process. I want to control this through my smartphone. Now how to control with the smartphone? The fourth step, I have registered. Okay, we have registered these two devices to the home gateway, and this home gateway already the phone is connected to this one. So from here, through this interface, this is a phone interface, so you can see my status, ceiling fan status, it is nothing but off. Now it is, if I control this low, okay, the fan speed is low, or if I make it as high, the fan speed is high. Okay, so these are the three options, whatever those things are available on the default interface. Okay, and you can see even here also window. Now this is in the close mode. Okay, now you can open. This is green, open and close. Okay, so this is how we can control, what to call it as, devices with the help of a smartphone. Okay, so the first step manually we can do. and we can do with the help of what to call it as through the interface. Okay, so these are the 4 steps what to call it as to design a small smart home. Till now, is it clear? So I hope everyone understood uh, my first experiment. Is my first experiment is clear? The first experiment is nothing but, okay, I want to what to call it as control the living room devices or appliances through my smartphone. Okay, so yes, I got some comments. Yes. Okay, so the process, once again I'll explain you the process. Okay, the first step, what I did in the first step. First step, simply I have what to call it as I have chosen all the devices like ceiling fan, window, home gateway, and the phone. Okay, I have chosen all the required devices. Once the devices are chosen, then I established the connection between these devices. Okay, sir, how, after register, how we are controlling? Yeah, once this is done, I'll let you know. Okay, so now here what happens is, now second step is connections. How I'm giving, once the connections in the sense wireless connections have been given. Okay, connections, specifically wireless connections we have given between the devices, that is fan as well as a what to call it as fan and the window. The next is home phone as well as a home gateway, and the third step we have chosen the interface. Okay, phone interface. For that specifically phone interface, there are web interface and the default interface is available. Okay, phone interface as well as, sorry, interface is there. In that interface we have 2 things, phone and web. Okay, a default phone interface, I mean an app is available. I mean generally we can see that we have a number of apps available on mobile phone or through World Wide Web also we can control. It depends upon the device which we are developing. Okay, so the fan developed in this if that particular device is capable of running through an app or web, you can. Okay, so in our example smart interface, so in this we specifically concentrated only with the help of phone interface. Okay, once the interface is done, we have gone for the registering the devices. Okay, once the device registration is done, then we can control interface is done, then we can control the devices. Okay, so these are the 5 steps to our first experiment, 5 steps. If you want, once again, what I can do is I can choose, I mean in a shorter span, I'll explain you once again. Okay, so I'm opening new, closing this. If anyone is having doubt, so please concentrate on this. Okay, now I have gone to the devices, home devices. I have chosen a fan, I have chosen a window. Okay, I have chosen one gateway through where end devices. I have chosen smartphone, and in the network devices, in the wireless, I have chosen home gateway. Okay, so these are the first device choosing, and even in the first step we can even rename the devices. To rename the devices, click on the device, click on the configuration bar. There is something called as display name. You can change there as fan. I have changed it as fan. Okay, now once the fan is done, close this bar. You see the name is changed. Now window configuration, window. Okay, so fine, no doubts. Okay, so now these 2 I have changed the names. Now second step, okay, we have to connect these 2 devices to the home gateway and phone to the home gateway, right? How to do that? So for that, click on fan, configuration tab, advanced option, IP configuration, change adapter name to wireless. close this. Now these two are getting connected. Now next one is window, configuration, advanced, IP configuration, adapter to wireless, close. You see these two will be getting connected. Now phone. So for connecting home gateway and smartphone, these two devices SSID should be same. So to know the home gateway SSID, click on home gateway, configurations, wireless, SSID is home gateway. Simply copy this and go to phone, configuration, wireless, change this SSID to the home gateway ID and close this. Now you see these two will be connected. Okay, now second step is done. Second step is connections, wireless connections, connecting fan and window to the home gateway and connecting smartphone to the home gateway. Now once the second step is done, the third step, what was the third step? We have to go for the choose the interface. Okay, so now interface, phone interface, click on smartphone. There is something called as desktop. In the desktop we can see something called as IoT monitor. In the IoT monitor, okay, you can see the IoT server address. Now this address, it is an automated way because the server is automatically chosen from the home gateway, or else there is another way that is nothing but called as remote way that we'll see in the next experiment. Now whether I am click on login, or even if you want to test, you can test it. Just click on home gateway, you can see LAN, this IP address. Okay, these two IP addresses will be same for just checking cross verification. Okay, now just log in. Once you log in, you can see your interface is ready. Okay, but devices are not available in the interface. So we'll go for the fourth step, register devices to the interface. Now how to register the devices to the interface? Click on the fan, click on configuration bar. Okay, in the configuration you can see in the settings, you can see IoT server. This is right now it is none. You convert to home gateway and close. Okay, now you can see here now what to call it as your if I refresh, okay, just toggle in the cases. If you refresh after a certain time, automatically the fan will appear here. Okay, so in the IoT devices the fan is appearing. Okay, now same way window, you see when you click, because already we are in the advanced tab, previously we have changed to this adapter, that's the reason this is in the advanced tab. You can toggle between the regular mode and advanced mode. Okay, this is the advanced mode. Now you can come to the regular mode. Okay, so in the regular mode, configurations, in settings, okay, you can go with the IoT server as a home gateway. Now you can see here after a certain time it will toggle and you can see the window will appear over here. Okay, now window is appearing here. Now you can even control these two devices. So how to control these two? See, you can see here now the fan status is off. Okay, now low or high, low, off, whatever the thing you want to do, you can play over here. If I want to open window, it is closed, open and close. Okay, open and close. Okay, so this is what about our first experiment. Okay, hope NIT IoT 114 after registering how we can control. I think your doubt is cleared. Any doubts in the first experiment? Just start me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Sir,
114. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Fine.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, if any doubt, please. Yes.
Yeah, I'll text it, sir. Okay.
Yeah, any doubt, please raise in the chat. Just text it because I'm getting lots of disturbance. So if just text it, I can answer your doubts. Please ask regarding what you are saying. that I thought, because if you are new packet tracer, you will be having
Screen,
lots of
sir.
doubts. Fine, Pushpalata, no sir. NIT 270. How can save the network? Yes, I'll tell that. Okay. Now I have it's happening through UI as button, right? Yes, sir. Yes, Suresh sir.
Sir.
And how can we save the network? Once
Sir.
the network is done, simply you can see that menu bar, file, save, okay, or file, okay. You can see here packet tracer.pkt file. You can save the network with whatever you are there. I have saved as W1 packet tracer, and where it will save? It will save in the what to call it as in my users. Like you can even change wherever you are interested. It's up to you. Wherever you are interested, you can change. I have saved somewhere in downloads, so you can save, and you can see your network. Uh, uh, you can see your network has been saved over here. W1. Yes. Okay. And but the same how it can be room atmosphere. Yes. One by one, how can we save the network? Yes, I think 270 that has been cleared. It's happening. Yes, I have given. Now
Sir,
simulation.
please.
Yes, sir. We will
Hello.
see tomorrow session. Okay, that first we'll go with this. Tomorrow definitely I'll show you how the simulation is done. But the same way how it can be room atmosphere. Okay, Suresh sir, yes, there are devices. Okay, if you see here, there are devices like in the home gateway. In the home, you can see something device called as thermostat is there. Okay, humidity monitor is there. Okay, and there are devices. Okay, with these particular devices, you can take the room temperature and you can work on it. Okay, we'll see with the next experiment. That is what I'm gonna see. We are going to work with what to call it as in the next experiment. I'll take one sensor and we'll see how to compare
Sir,
those.
sir. Hello.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Okay, unmute. Now it is clear. I think someone has unmuted. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Threshold value is nothing but you can see in the specifications. Okay. The threshold values are also given over here. You can see here. Suppose you see thermostat, the temperature, physical. Okay, so specification you can see here. Okay. It's all almost done. Okay, you can change that. We'll see in the tomorrow's simulation section. Can we check simulation here? Yes. No. Is there any limitation of connecting devices to home gateway? Yes. See, home gateway limitations means you can see here physical. So how many are there in the physical? You can see limitations. Yes, sir. Every device have limitations. You can see in the sorry, zoom in, zoom in. You can see here. To this, how many I can connect? 4 Ethernet can be connected. So 114 limitations are there. It depends upon the device. So whatever the home gateway that I have chosen, I connect only 4, not audible. Yes, now it is clear. Limitations are there. You can see here. It depends upon the device. Someone has experiment 1 and send screenshot 2. By the limit, you have to complete the experiment 1 and scan the screen shot to WhatsApp group. Okay, we'll be back after. I'll just give you. It's not a break. Okay, it's not a break. Please don't take in a negative manner. It's not a break. You have to do this task because one side that is not enough. You have to at least do this experiment on your systems or phones, whatever it is available. Once you do that, please send the screenshot, and I'm expecting just send the screenshot, and down you please give your ID. Okay, please don't send directly the screenshots. I need the screenshot along with that ID also. Okay, so at the end of my 2 sessions, today's and tomorrow sessions, don't think that I'm simply asking the screenshots in my what to call it as WhatsApp group. Okay, you will be provided with some extra benefit that I'll tell you tomorrow only, not today. Okay, we are facing some problems. Sir, can we do this in smartphone? Yes, you can do in the smartphone. The thing is, if you are going to do the task, whatever I am going to give to you, if you complete that particular task and you can mail me. Okay, so top 10, not it is 172, top 20. Okay, top 25 will be chosen and a surprise will be available for the top 25. Okay, so what you can do is okay, simply screenshots to WhatsApp group, and even full experiment you do it. I'll give you time till tomorrow, or whatever the experiments that I'm going to give you, time will be given to you. You complete all the experiments and send me after 16th, not before that. Okay, I'll give you time till 16th, and the people whoever, only not for all, only top 25. Okay, not for all, only top 25. Okay, whatever the experiments I'll tell, all the experiments have to be complete today and tomorrow. Whatever the experiments that I'm telling, you have to complete. Okay, complete experiments and send to and send, and even full after 16th, only top 25 will have surprise. Okay, to mail, you have to send everything to the mail, that is info, no, not that mail, info@. Okay, you send to my this. Okay, or you send all the experiments to this, but first come first serve, all the experiments, all the today's and tomorrow's experiment. Okay, modified experiments you have to send before, after 26th only you send, not before that. Okay, you do all the experiments and you send to my mail ID. Top 25 people will have surprises. Okay, but right now task is complete experiment 1 and send to WhatsApp. Now already sent, sir, to 34. Actually my mobile was switched off, so I was not able to see. Yes, I'm checking it. Yes, 233, 233, 230, 205, 265, 270. It's nice. Okay, I'm getting good response. Okay, okay, so this is what the experiment that you have to do. Please do that experiment for right now. Okay, we'll break and we'll come back after 11:10. But this is what We'll be back after 11:10. Okay. Please keep in mind this thing also. All the experiments, not one by one mails, only top by. Okay. Complete experiment. We are unable to do in mobile. That's what, sir. Actually, tell them not to leave. Yeah. Yes. You are. This is not the break. Okay. This is not the break. And organizer just now messaged me that attendance will be specifically considered only in this time. Okay. So this is not the break. And someone asked me where we find home gateway. Okay. Home gateway. What you do is. You go to end device. In that end device, that is network devices. In the network devices there is specifically called as wireless devices. Okay, the device type is network device. In the network device there is something called as wireless device. In the wireless device there is something called as home gateway. Okay, network devices. In that network devices, wireless. In the wireless it is home gateway. Tell them not to do. We are unable to do in the mobile, sir. Yeah, that's what actually I think Rajkishore sir already said. Ki mobile, yeah, but toggling of the go-to meeting and what to call it as practicing in mobile is little bit difficult. Okay, and another reason also I'm saying, yes sir, I have iPad only, but iOS options are difficult. My CPT version, yes. Oh, says that's a problem. So I'm following nothing down, sir. So I am following 267. Okay. 267. Yes. That was the problem. For smartphone, any app is needed? No. For smartphone, you go to what to call it as just go to what to call it as smartphone. In the smartphone there is a default app that is nothing but called as IoT monitor, and in the IoT monitor it's available. Your mail ID already I have given my mail ID. This is only for experiments. This is for experiment. Any official talks? Any official talk? info@k4uinfotech.com. We can't able to do it in mobile. Yes sir. 206 I already instructed. So please try to avoid mobile. Yes, you can do in the mobile also, but it is not as comfortable. Okay, and in my network devices DLC 100 is not given. DLC 100 no.
Hello.
DLC 100 is not given, sir. Simply you toggle on the devices. You can find in any one of the devices.
Hello.
Means wireless devices is not ever means sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, this is Anupama, sir. I have
I
sent
already sent you
WhatsApp.
Ramu sir 269. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am.
Sir, I already
Okay, okay. I'll
did an
check
experiment.
even in the WhatsApp. Privately, you send me WhatsApp so that I can check there.
Yeah, I already
Also, I
sent,
think
sir. I completed the what experiment, sir. 289, sir. My number is
289. Okay, okay, ma'am. I'll check it.
289. I finished the first experiment, sir. At 11:02, I have sent, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, I finished the complete experiment, sir.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
Thank
After
you, sir.
16 PKT file to be mailed. Yes, yes. After 16, not only this not 265, not only this experiment, all the experiments, whatever I'm going to send. I'm going to deal almost a few experiments today, tomorrow, all the experiments. PKT file has to be sent. And please, no, not simply whatever I'm telling you, you make your own interface properly. Okay, because lack of time, I'm not able to give a proper interface and all the stuff. You can complete in which way. Okay, thank you, sir. 188 completed first experiment. Thank you, sir. Because see, I just want to have hands-on. That's the reason I'm asking you to do, or else we can go for the next experiment. You also feel ki yes, we are doing some experiments and hands-on like that. The reason was that to. Can you please tell how to do in smartphone, ma'am? Smartphone, to be frank, I have to take another session for that, because the interface is not that much what to call it as comfortable. That's the reason I said, but still, can you please tell how to do in the smartphone? Sumalata. And the reasons why you are not able to do in the smartphone, or the first, in the beginning I said everyone one thing ki, what I said, I'll tell you why you have to go for yes, let me open my okay. So now why I said to follow this step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, you can eliminate these 3 steps. Okay, just you can go to Google, type packet tracer, and you can you can download from there, you can install and you can run. Okay, there is no problem in it, but the problem is you may not feel, or you may not able to get all the devices. Okay, IoT devices may not be available. Okay, that is the reason, because I also never tried like that. A long back I have tried. The thing is, all IoT devices may not be available. Okay, so that's the reason what we are going to do is, you create a Cisco account, Net Academy account, log in into that, download from there, and then only you can do it. Now the mobile users, why those people are facing the problem is, this may be one of the reason. Okay, in mobile app there is an app also like packet tracer something. I think the name of the app is packet tracer. Okay, uh, packet tracer app is also available here. Okay, packet Cisco packet tracer mobile. Okay, so that is also good, but it is like a little bit of uncomfortable. Okay, that's the reason I said please go through these 3 steps, then you do the 4, 5, 6 steps. Can you please explain how to do wireless connections? Yeah, wireless connections. Wireless connections. You see here, I'm taking another scenario over here. Take smartphone. So not smartphone, any device. Uh, I'll take now. I'll take not webcam. I'll take a lamp. Okay, I'm taking a lamp in my room. What I'm going to do is, Okay. Now this particular LAN has to connect to the home gateway wirelessly. Okay. So now click on this LAN, go to configuration, go to advanced tab, go to IO configuration, then network adapter to 1W. Okay. So automatically it will connect. Okay. What was the process? Click on device, then you can see config tab. In the config tab you can see advanced. Okay, advanced tab. Once you click on the advanced tab, you can see IP config. In IP config you can see network adapter. In that network adapter, convert to 1W. I have done all. Yes, sir. Can you please explain how to do wireless connection? Yes, that is done. I have done all the instructions given by you, but still facing problem in mobile. Yeah, yes, sir. Mobile little bit complicated. You have to try. I think maximum I have answered all the questions. How to delete one object? Okay, so delete one object. What you do is, okay, so if I am interested in deleting my smartphone, go to common toolbar. This is available here. Okay, common toolbar, there is something called as delete. Click on delete and click on that particular device. Okay, common toolbar, common toolbar, delete, done, sir. Okay. Okay, fine. Is there any option for mobile user to practice hands-on? Sir, you can practice on mobile also, but I don't know why you are facing a problem. Yes, you can do, because I also practice sometimes on phone. Just simply Cisco, Detector, and then you have to log in into the packet tracer. Anyway, you don't need to do it. If you open the packet tracer app, it will directly ask for the login. Okay, it will redirect you to the login. Once you log in, you can do it. I'm really sorry mobile users are not able to work, but still. So in another 5 minutes, okay, I'm going to start my next session. I'm really thanks. I'm able to get lots of response. Yes. Many of you have done the experiment. It's really good. Okay, I may not be able to tell all the names, but some of the names I'll tell: 317, 305, 288, 112, 250, 234, 60, 211, 36. Yeah, here 232. Sir, it's my screenshot. Okay. It's my screenshot. I think it's not your experiment. I don't know whether you have done the same way or not, but I'm just kidding. I can see the same screenshot of mine. Okay. 270. Yeah, it's good. 265, 205. Again, 230, 233. Yes. I'm getting lots of my screenshots back to me. Okay, someone has practiced this also. It is good. Nice. 241 is practicing really good. I feel his experiments are really good. 93 cheating me. The same. experiments. Please don't send my own experiments to me. Yes, this error I'm getting, sir. Someone is getting this error here. Failed to create OpenCL content for format. Okay, this error NIT 202. Install driver protecting OpenGL. Yeah, ma'am. I think here your file is missing. One file is there. That file is missing. D3D compiler. You select that and you have to install it properly. Sir, Chandra sir. Chandra sir, yeah, Rajakishore organizer. One experiment completed. Good, nice. Kishore sir or some organizer. I need help of some organizer.
Okay.
I'll join in 2 minutes. No, I want some organizer to send webcam.
Hello.
Stop sharing my webcam. Yes. Kishore sir. Yes,
sir.
I'll join in another 3 minutes. Yeah, I'll join in 3 minutes. Okay, I'll have some water and come. Please make sure the participants are not leaving. I'll come in 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. Hello. How to make wireless launch? Go to click on fan and open advanced. Advanced. After that, we have
నేను స్టాప్ కొడితే తర్వాత నువ్వు స్టార్ట్ చేసుకో.
హలో
నేనే చేసా.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now we'll go with this experiment. Already what we have done in this experiment number 1 is like we have controlled fan and window manually. Okay, that was what we did. Simply alt fan. Okay, fine. So just simply by clicking on fan, the fan speed was low and all the stuff. Now if I want to do something like this, okay, see, fan have 3 operations. Okay, fan have 3 operations. That is, 1, the fan is in the off state, the fan is in the low state, and the fan is in the high state. Okay, so now you just see my thing here. Now what, my fan is in the off state, so automatically my window is in the close mode. Now you see here, my fan is in the low speed, I have opened window. Now fan is in the high speed, I have closed the window. Or fan is in the off state, I have closed the window. It means that I want to not only controlling through phone, I can control even automatically. Automatically means whenever my fan is in low speed, I'll make sure that fan is in low speed or fan is in the off state, the doors has to be open. If the fan is in the high speed, doors should be closed, like this, some conditions. Okay, so in this session what we are going to see is how can I do automatically. Okay, how can this device communicate automatically through my home gateway as well as, or through, how can, even now this is not controlling through the phone, this is through automatically. Okay, automatically how these 2 devices will communicate, okay, each other. If I operate one particular device, whatever the operations that I'll do on my first device, the second device should automatically behave according to that. Okay, so for that what we have to do is we have to go to, okay, we have to go to smartphone, click on smartphone. Okay, there is something called as desktop. Go to IoT monitor. I mean, I'm just going to my interface. Okay, in interface there you can see something called as conditions. Okay, see, as I have given here some conditions, that's the reason that was working previously. Now you can see this particular. Okay, we have done till here. Now click on conditions. Okay, there are no active actions, so to make active actions we have to, okay, we have to click on add. Now let's write some conditions. Okay, once I'll do it later on, I'll explain you properly. Okay, so now what I did is, okay, what I'm going to do is, to fan I am controlling my window. Okay, if window open, okay, what I'm doing, I'm writing something called as window open. In this there are something called as if condition. If in that, whatever the devices that are there, there are ceiling fan and window. Okay, so when I'm saying window open, if ceiling fan is, the status of the ceiling fan is low, then I'm saying my window on is true. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? If ceiling fan is on, the status of the ceiling fan is on, then I'm saying window should be on. Okay, window on, true, the condition is this one. Okay, you can see here now. Okay, now you just go to home, simply if I'm clicking on low, okay, just see here, if I'm clicking on low, okay, my window has been opened. Now whenever it is off or whenever it is high, I have not given any condition. I have given only a single condition, that is whenever the fan status is low, window should be on. Okay, so now I'll give for the off as well as high, okay, conditions. What the next condition I'm going to give? Window off. When I'm saying window off, whenever the ceiling fan status is off, when window on status is false. Okay, okay, now you can see here, ceiling fan off. Okay, you can see here, ceiling fan is off, window is off, close. Now when the ceiling fan is low, window is open. Now when the ceiling fan is high, I have not given any condition. Okay, so I'll give another condition. What the condition I'll give? Window off. Okay, so I'm simply giving some name. This name is nothing but some name to identify yourself. Condition, any condition if window ceiling fan status is off, I mean ceiling fan is in high speed, what I have to do? Window should be window on. True means window is on, false means window is closed. Okay, now you see, window off 1. Okay, now you see here, these 3 conditions I have given. Okay, what are the conditions? Window is off. Okay, ceiling fan should be off. Window is open when it is ceiling fan is low. Window is off when the ceiling fan is high. Now let's see whether all the conditions are working or not. So condition 1, what was the condition 1? If ceiling fan is off, window is closed. If the ceiling fan is low, window is open. If the ceiling fan is high, the window is closed. Okay, low, all the conditions are working. This is what the devices, with the help of one device I can control the rest of the devices. Okay, I can control one device with the help of other devices. Okay, now I think this is clear. With this, the experiment 1 will be what to call it as covered entirely. Okay, so in first experiment what we did, okay, the first experiment was nothing but, our first experiment was what? Okay, okay, first experiment is nothing but we are gonna control devices in the living room that are fan and window with the help of smartphone wirelessly. Okay, okay, so this is our condition. I mean, okay, wide connection also there, wireless is also there. Okay, and even in this controlling, we can control manually, wired or wireless, automatically. Okay, these are the 3 different conditions. Okay, so with this the experiment 1 is entirely covered. Fine, any doubts still here? If you have doubts, just please chat here, give the question in the chat. I mean, only till previous session 1 doubts were cleared only for this, how to run these 2 devices automatically. If you have any doubt, let me know, because only with this concepts we are going to cover the rest of the concepts. Clear experiment 1, sir? Please explain again automatically. Okay, so sir, how gateway, sir, home gateway, where to find? Okay, Dr. Richa Bhatia, fine, condition. Okay, sir. Okay, I'll explain this once again. You see here, okay, in the first experiment, already we have seen how to go for a user interface. Okay, with this we know, okay, in the desktops, smartphone, IoT monitor, till here we have seen in the first experiment. I mean 5 steps. Okay, now I was controlling from here previously. Okay, so fan low. Okay, sorry, now the conditions were, that's the reason the conditions say. So what we did, I controlled like I made ceiling fan in the off state, low state, high state, or window by clicking on this open or close. Okay, fine. Now the fifth step, I have to make conditions. Okay, now here in the interface, go to conditions. Okay, so you write here conditions. Okay, so I'm removing one condition. Fine, 3 conditions we are going to write. The first condition is window on or window is open. Okay, some display name. When I am saying window is open, my conditions, in conditions, go to match all the conditions, all the devices, whatever the devices that are available, it will display over here. The devices are ceiling fan and window. Now what is, when I am saying window to open, I am writing a condition, ceiling fan, the status of the ceiling fan is, okay, what are the 3 features are there? Off, low, high. These are the 3 conditions. If the ceiling fan status is low, then okay, window on is true. True means yes. Okay, so these are the conditions. The first condition is my window is open. When is my window open? Window is open when ceiling fan status is low, then window status is on. This is the first condition. Okay, and second condition I have written here, window is off. When the window is off, okay, ceiling fan status is off. Whenever it is in the off state, I'm saying please, window on is okay. See, you can write here, because window open or close, it is not there. We can simply see window status on, true or false. True means open, false means close. Okay, window on is close. Okay, so whenever window is off, whenever ceiling fan status is off, whenever the ceiling fan is in off state, window is also in the off state. Okay, and another condition, because the features of fan are 3 are there, that's the reason another condition also have written, that is ceiling fan status is high. Okay, then also window is closed. Okay, so these are the 3 conditions. And now you can what we can do is, you can see here alt. Okay, so alt, low stage, window is open. Okay, alt, high, window is closed. Alt, off state, window is closed. Okay, so these are the 3 conditions that I have written. So just now 136. Yes, I think how to give the conditions. Is it clear how to give the conditions? See, conditions, it depends upon us. You can write your own conditions. Okay, so simply conditions. Make sure that, see, there are 3 things in the fan. One is fan off, one is fan low speed. The second one is fan is in the what to call it as high speed. And for window, there are window is open and window is closed. So with all these 5 conditions, you can write your own conditions, whatever you are needed. See, I have written as, okay, my conditions I have written as, when window should be open, if fan is off or high. Okay, fan status, what are the fan conditions? Off, low, high. Okay, these are the 3 conditions for fan. And for window, open or close. So with this 5, off, low, high, and open and close, you can write any operation. So window, whenever window is open, when window is open, if fan is off state and high, I'm writing conditions, two conditions there, and window close, I'm simply writing if fan is low. So you can toggle between this. Okay, you can toggle between these conditions. It's the user's choice. Okay, so can we go with the next experiment? Can we go with the next experiment? Yes, till now all have done. We'll go with the next experiment. I'm going for the next experiment. Experiment number 2. Okay. When we set conditions, we cannot change the status of window manually. Yes. Okay. So there are 3 ways. That is what I observed. Yes, sir. 241. Yes. 3 conditions. One is manually. Next one is through phone and automatically. So whenever automatically is there, definitely manual conditions are not gonna work. Okay, so for that we can write another programming that will take a very big session. Okay, so that yes, that is what we have observed. Yes, and 281. Yes, Mr. Okay, okay, 241. Okay, sir. Okay. So explain again automatically. Okay, so now next experiment number 2. Okay, so this is my second experiment. Okay, so now my second experiment, how to control a security camera using a motion detector. Okay, so it's not only that we have some fan or something at my home, even I can go with what to call it as my other sensors. Okay, so the process of doing this is also entirely same. Okay, instead of fan and window, here I'm simply using a motion detector and a webcam. The entire process, whatever I have communicated previously, the entire process is same. Okay, but still let's go with this particular experiment. The experiment number 2 is nothing but how to control my webcam automatically by using a motion detector. Okay, so this is okay, so still in this what we are going to do is, okay, so in this experiment okay, so we'll go with the second experiment. In this experiment file, pen, close, new, close. Okay, so what was the second experiment? Second experiment is nothing but, okay, security camera. See, again the process is same process. Okay, first step, what is the first step? Okay, second experiment, connect devices. Okay, this is our first step. So in the first step, what we are going to do is Okay, so now where are my devices? First, I need to have my motion detector and webcam. Webcam I can find from my device type, that is end devices. Okay, in the end devices, in the home, you can see the option that is nothing but web camera. Okay, so this webcam is available, and now next I want to choose what to call it as motion detector. So you can see here something motion detector. Yes, you can see here near the lamp. Okay, there is something called as motion detector. See, if you are not able to identify the device, slowly toggle the devices. You can see name of that particular device down. Okay, you can see now light, motion detector, portable music player, power meter, like this. Okay, so you can choose motion detector and you can take here. Okay, so now I'll keep this and I'll keep this, I'll keep this. Okay, now automatically, how to check automatically whether okay, the functionality. Okay, now I need to have what I said. What was the experiment I said? Okay, same mechanism. Okay, so now again I have to choose home gateway. That will be available in the network devices. In the network devices, wireless home gateway. Okay, and even I need to have another thing that is nothing but smartphone. In the end devices, go to end devices option. There is something called a smartphone. Okay, so these are the four different one question. Okay, clear. Okay, so here the first thing, now step one, that is done, connecting devices. Next one is connection wireless. Here connection wireless again. Now in the first step, rename devices, because configuration, I'll go to configuration, device name, webcam. Okay, and sorry, this is not webcam, this is motion detector. Motion detector, this is webcam, configuration, webcam. Okay, I have changed the name of motion detector and webcam. And now I want to control, see, let's see the features of motion detector. Okay, so features means specification. Click on click on motion detector specification. It is a motion detector, it can register on the server. Okay, so how it is gonna work? Detect motion from mouse movement. Okay, so if you simply take mouse on the screen near, near the motion detector, it will on. Okay, and after automatically, if you automatically deactivates after 5 seconds without any mouse movement. Okay, so these are the features. Okay, we can register it on the server, and again on in the sense we have to bring the mouse near to the motion detector, then we call it as on state. And off state, automatically, if your mouse is moving away from the mouse motion detector, after 5 seconds automatically the device will off. Okay, and how to use? Usage is through direct control, again alt plus mouse. Okay, you see here now alt I brought near the motion detector. So what is happening? It is on state. Now I have released alt and I have gone very little bit far from the motion detector. After some time, it means now it is off. Okay, so alt near to the device, on state, or you go away from the device, it is off state. Simultaneously, let's check for the webcam. Webcam, click on the webcam specifications. Yes, it is on the registering server. It is off, it is on, even we can record the video. Again, the opportunities are alt and click. Okay, so these are the different operations. You can see alt, click. Okay, click on that particular webcam, it is on, means you can see red color indications. Alt click, it is in the off state. Okay, these are the operations of the webcam. Now the step 1 is done, selecting devices and checking their operations and renaming the devices. Now step 2, we have to connect wireless. Okay, so how to connect wireless? Click on motion detector, go to advanced tab, go to IO configuration, network adapter to wireless. Now the device is gonna connect. Yes, it is connected. The next one is webcam to configurations, advanced, IO configuration, wireless. Okay, so now you can see wireless, this is also connected, right? Now next step, that is nothing but we have to connect phone with the home gateway. So for that I need to know the home gateway SSID. Where can I find the home gateway SSID? Click on home gateway, configurations. Okay, wireless, SSID is home gateway. Copy this and paste to the smartphone, configuration, wireless, SSID is pasted here. Okay, now automatically smartphone and home gateway will be connected. Done. Now once we have connection, then we have to go for the third step, that is nothing but smartphone interface. To know the smartphone interface, we should know the IP address of the home gateway. So where can I get? In the LAN interface, LAN 192.168.25.1. okay, now I have to take that, go to interphone, desktop, okay, IoT monitor. Okay, so yes, here it is 192.168.25.1. okay, so username is default and admin is default. Now you see there are no devices registered because that is a fourth step. Now we have to go for the fourth step, register these two devices to the home gateway. Now motion detector, click on it, come out of advanced tab, go to configurations, IoT server, home gateway. Okay, now next one is web camera. You can see that. Okay, you can see whether your IoT server, okay, just okay, now motion detector is there. Okay, simultaneously go for this advanced, come out of configurations, IoT server, home gateway, close. Now your webcam is also on the, what to call it as, on the interface. Okay, fine. So motion detector is there. Right, now you can see this experiment. I'll minimize this. Now motion detector and this one. See, now motion detector is in off state and even webcam is in the off state. Now what I can do, I can control this. How to control? Okay, now motion detector means through phone. Okay, right now through phone, in the sense if some object is near the motion detector, then automatically the webcam will open. Okay, so now how to do this? Now you see here art, right? It means in my what to call it as, in my user interface. Okay, now my mouse is near the motion detector. That's the reason you see here motion detector is in green color. Now my mouse movement is here. Okay, that's the reason this is red in color, because my mouse should be near. It means that, see, we are assuming, like, not assuming, it's a okay logical way of thinking here. See here what we are doing is, if mouse is alt and near the motion detector, you can see in the interface mouse detector, and simultaneously if Okay, webcam alt, sorry. Okay, now you see webcam working. How the webcam is working? Okay, some person is coming in and some person is going out. Okay, so this is how, what to call it as, controlling through the phone. But this is not actually I am interested. In the first experiment, it was like on and off through mobile interface we can do. But here we have to make sure that whenever motion detector is on, webcam should on. Whenever the motion detector is off, the webcam should off. Okay, you see here. Okay, right? Now for that, what I have to do, I have to go to conditions. We'll write the conditions. So what I'm going to do is webcam, when the webcam should be on. Okay, match any. I'll say ki whenever the motion detector is on condition, is on means true. Whenever the motion detector is on true, then webcam on, what should be there? Condition true or false? It is true, because whenever the motion detector is on, someone has come near the motion detector, webcam should on. Okay, and the second condition will write webcam, because that should be off also. Or else what happens if I don't write this condition? All the time webcam should be, once motion detector is on, all the time the webcam is in on condition only. Okay, you see here now motion detector and webcam. Now suppose motion detector on, okay, webcam is on. Okay, and if motion detector is off also, the webcam will be in the stable state. It means that what we have given the instructions, we said key by if motion is detected, you said webcam is on, but we have not given another condition when the webcam should be off. Okay, so for that what we can do is go to, okay, go to conditions. What we can do is webcam off. When can I write webcam off? Any condition whenever the webcam on is false. Okay, then what can I do? Webcam on is false. Okay, so now whenever the webcam is off, sorry, motion detector, whenever the motion detector on is false, I mean motion detector is on off state. Here on means the status of that. Okay, this false and true indicates whether it is motion detector is on or off. See, whenever the motion detector is off means false, then webcam on should be false. It means webcam is in off state. Now you see the conditions. Okay, now I'm just clicking Alt, motion detector. Okay, webcam automatically on. Okay, and if suppose example, if I am webcam, my motion detector is off state, I have come. Okay, so now you see webcam automatically it is in the off state. Okay, so I think this is our second experiment. Okay, so I hope, okay, second experiment is understood. Okay, nothing more, because we have not used any previous conditions. We have used almost all, okay, almost all my whatever the my past conditions itself I have used. I have not used any new thing. Okay, the first step is we have to connect the devices, rename the device. Step 1, connect all the devices, rename the devices. Step 2, okay, make wireless connections. Third one, okay, we have to register, sorry, we have to create user interface. Step 4, we have to connect all these devices to the interface. And step 5, you can give the conditions. Operations can be manual, automated, and through the phone. Okay, so I think till now everything is clear. Hope so. Okay, I hope so everything is cleared. Any doubts? The animation image is not loading. Sir, it depends. It takes some time. Okay. It will load. Just wait. Okay. Just wait for seconds. Any other question? I hope maximum no questions because the experiment was the same experiment. Okay, nothing new experiment. So again, the time on my system is somewhere 12 to. I'll give you time till 12:08. Try to complete this experiment, and we'll go with the next experiment. Okay, try to finish this experiment. We'll go to the next experiment. So now, can any one participant? Make you as a presenter. Can any one participant can share your screen to us? Can any one participant can share your screen to us? No one? Sir, 241. I don't know. Yes, 241. It's good. So 241. Sir, I'm making you as a presenter. So I think hope you have renamed your display name to 241. Yes, 241. Okay. So I'm making you as presenter. Yes. So you can share your screen to us. Sir, 188. Definitely, I'll give a chance to you. NIT IoT 188. Can you see? Yes, yes, sir. 241. We can see. We can see. Yes, that's nice. Nice. You have completed the task. Fine. So image, it takes some time. I think only the problem from your end, sir. I can see that image is not loading. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that only image is not loading. Yes, yes, I can understand. Okay, I can understand. Once you restart packet tracer and you do it, sir, definitely it will work. Don't worry. Okay, only some local setups. That's it. The animation image is not loading. Yes, 241, 241. Yes, yes, nice. Next, can we go with 188? 188. If you are ready, I'll share. I'll make you as a presenter. 188. What was that? $188. Okay. Yes. So 188, I made you as a presenter. You can show your screen. Yes, sir. 188. Yes. Sir, did you find any difficulty in that? No, it was good. IoT 0, IoT 1. Yeah, you have not renamed the name. That doesn't matter. It's nice. Yeah, can I see the interface? Yes. Yes. Okay, on state. Yeah, motion. Sir, what you do is the problem what you are facing is uh, simply resize the size of the packet tracer, because once you are doing here and automatically you are moving this to the toggle, then automatically I don't know why images are not loading for a number of people. I can see the same problem for 188 also. Maybe some download or install problem. Other than that, nothing is there, sir. Okay, next to sir, 264. That's what I was going one by one. After 188, I'll go with the 264. Okay, sir, 188. Can I make 264 as presenter? I'll change 264. Yeah, 264. Make presenter. Yes. Now you can carry on, sir. 264. 241, 188, 264. Yeah. Yes, we can. Yes. Okay. If you share the presenter, I'll show my screen. Yes, 264. 90. Okay, 145. Yes, sir. Yeah. So is it working? Sir, yeah, pause. 232. Are you interested? This is the last one. Okay. 232. And this is the last one here. I can't show because we'll go with the next experiment. Okay. So the last one is 232. I'll make 232 as presenter. 232. Yeah. Yes. Yes, 232. You can show your screen. Because we are even running out of time, we have to go for the next experiment. 232. I think 232 is not responding. Last 145, shall I? So by the time other people, please you carry on with your experiment. Okay. 145. Can I hand over to you? Just say me yes or no so that I can go. 145. Okay. 281. Are you interested? I'll make you as a presenter. 281. 281. Yes. Make presenter. Yes. It's 281. 72. Okay. Who is this? DM class. Yeah, I'm not able to find 71. 71 requested me, but I'm not able to find your ID here. NIT. Okay, it's 72. It's not 71. Sorry.
Sir, Professor, Professor.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me, ma'am.
Sir, నాకు స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్
Yes. I can hear you.
నుంచి
Tell me.
కనెక్షన్ అది రిక్వెస్ట్ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ నుంచి కనెక్షన్ రిక్వెస్ట్ టైమ్ అవుట్ అని వస్తుంది
Smartphone?
సార్. స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ టు కనెక్షన్ ఇస్ గెటింగ్
Okay,
రిక్వెస్ట్ టైమ్
ఇప్పుడు
అవుట్.
చూడండి మేడం.
ఇస్ గెటింగ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ టైమ్ అవుట్. వాట్ సార్? Is getting
Hello.
request time out, sir.
I'm not able. Can you chat me, ma'am? Can you just
sir.
give me a message?
One second.
Okay, request time. Okay, fine.
Smartphone to connection is any connection. Request timeouts are getting request timeout. What happens, sir? Is advanced option is
No
not
problem,
came,
ma'am.
sir.
Okay, so we'll go with the next experiment, third experiment. So what is my third experiment? Okay, so this is my third experiment. I already said you that what to call it as, we'll go with the first and two experiments we have seen with. Yes, is my voice is audible? Can I continue?
Professor. Professor.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Hello, sir. Sir, actually, smartphone to
Yes, I can hear. Tell me,
that
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
advanced option is getting, sir. Showing like that, sir. Request timeout.
In the smartphone, you are not getting at. Okay, ma'am,
Connection also not getting, sir.
I'll solve that problem privately. I'll take your call in WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So the next experiment is okay. So can I go with the next experiment? So I'm going with the next experiment. Okay. So in this experiment, what we are going to do is again the same thing. We are going to take, we are going to capture the what to call it as a picture, or we are going to access this webcam, okay, through the motion sensor. Okay, and what we are going to do is this time we are not going to use wireless connection. We are going to use wide connection. Okay. Instead of wireless connection, we are going to use wide connection. And another thing, instead of using home gateway, we are making our own server. Okay, we are going to make our own server, and through that particular server, we are going to use it. Okay, so that is what actually we are going to go for the next experiment. Okay, so we'll start this experiment. I'm closing all those things. Okay, so for this experiment, what I'm going to do, again the same thing. The step one is we have to first just go, I'll just follow my instructions, then later on we'll go for the experiment in hand. Okay, so first again go to my devices, enter devices. In that I'm going to choose one motion detector, and I'm going to choose one webcam. Okay, I'm going to choose one webcam, and I'm going to choose one motion detector. And here what I'm going to do is this time instead of using previously we have used one home gateway, but this time instead of using gateway, we are using some what to call it as dedicated server. That server is available in the end devices. In the end device, there is an option called as server. Okay, you bring that particular server, and okay, and to this server, now here instead of using these two devices directly to the server, we'll be using a basic simple any one of the switch. Okay, so we have already a simple switch that is nothing but 2960. That is a basic switch which is available. Okay, so we'll be using that particular basic switch. Okay, so now this is nothing but the step one is nothing but what we are going to do is we are going to again rename that later. Step one, security camera own server. This is experiment number 3. Okay, connect devices. Okay, Now in this connecting, choose devices, and we are going to connect wide connection. It's not wireless, it is a wide connection. In this wide connection, what we are going to do, okay, so in this what we are going to do is, now, okay, first in this itself we have to, if you are interested to rename, okay, configuration. I think this step is same as the previous step. Okay, webcam, rename this to webcam, and this rename to what is this, motion detector. Okay, have renamed. Okay, so step 1 is done. Selecting devices, I mean, this, see sir, how to select devices, it depends upon your network, in which way the network you are interested to build, that is, it's up to you. Okay, so my interest is like, I'm gonna design a wide with the help of a dedicated server. Okay, a specific server is available. Okay, so with that I'm gonna use, right? So now the step 1 is done, choosing devices, renaming the devices. Now the step 2, I have to connect these devices. So for connecting these devices, okay, how to connect this time? Previously we have gone to wireless, that's the reason we have some network device, wireless device, the connection was chosen automatically. But this time you can see something called as connections. Okay, you can see here some orange color connection is available. In this we have a number of different type of connections. See, there are some devices called as automatically chosen device, next consoles, okay, copper straight cables, okay, copper cross cables, fiber cables, okay, phone cables. Like this you have lots of devices to IoT customer cable. So these are the different devices that you should know before. Okay, so for my experiment I have chosen devices, and I'm trying to connect with the copper cable connections. Okay, because I'm going to connect these all the devices with the copper connection. So I'm going to choose the copper. See, if you are not able to know the connection type, you can choose even automatically. The system will automatically choose. But now let's try with the copper straight. Okay, in the copper straight, okay, click on the switch. Okay, see, this switch has already, we know, 24 what to call it as, see, now let's go with this 24 connections I can give to this. Okay, you can see this, right? So now switch, first one I'll choose one switch and I'll give to the server. Simultaneously again I'll go with the copper. Switch 2 I'll utilize for my webcam, okay, fast ethernet, and switch 3 I'll use for fast 3, and I'll this for fast ethernet. Okay, so now this wide, see, now the connection is establishing, that indicates orange and green. Once that is connection is established, you can see what to call it as green color things over there. Okay, fine. So now the second thing, that is nothing but the connections between what to call it as this devices is done. Okay, the second thing, connections wide, okay, between devices. Here now between devices in the sense, here what are the devices? Cam, webcam, and motion detector. Okay, now here there is no phone and gateway concepts. Okay, small interface. Okay, yeah, of course interface is there here. We'll go with those particular steps. Okay, so now in the step 2 we have connected the devices. Okay, once all the devices are getting connected, the next step is, okay, no doubt still now. Okay, so the next step what I have to do is, I'm using dedicated, see, I'm using this dedicated server, right? So for this what I have to do is, I have to choose some, because previously what happens is we have gone for the wireless one, but this time we are giving what to call it as wide connections. So for the wide connections I need to have IP addresses for each one. So let's assume like this key. For this one, I have given some IP address 1.1.1.1. Okay, and for webcam, I'll be using something called as 1.1.1.2. Okay, and for what to call it as, for motion detector, I'll be using 1.1.3, 1.1.1.3. Okay, so now I have assigned. Now I have to what to call it as, I have to use, or I have to assign what to call it as IP addresses. Now once I have chosen these 3 IP addresses, I have to assign IP addresses for each and every device. Now let's click on how to choose, assign IP addresses. Assign IP address. So how to assign IP address? Go to server, okay, configurations, okay, okay, just go to, click on this desktop, IP configuration. Okay, you can see here IP in under services, sorry, just a second, some problem. I think my system is getting stuck. Okay, configurations, IP address, yes, it is working. 1.1.1.1. Okay, fine. Once that is done, I'll assign to this one also. Okay, for this configurations, I'll go with the fast Ethernet, and IP address 1.1.1.2. Okay, simultaneously for this fast Ethernet, IP configuration, IP address, static address I'm giving 1.1.1.3. Okay, sorry, .3. And once all the IP addresses has been given, okay, so second step, assign IP address, and third step, register server. Okay, so we have to register for the server. So how to register for the server? Go to server, IP configuration, services. There is something called as IoT. Okay, register. Okay, now server registration is done. Once the server registration is done, you can go to service, desktop, web browser. Okay, so now what is the server that I have given? 1.1.1.1. Now click on go. Okay, so now what happened is we have registered for the server. I mean, what was the main experiment here? The experiment is we are gonna control motion detector and webcam. I mean, we are going to connect all these devices. First wired one, next one is with the help of a dedicated server. Now in this experiment, instead of using what to call it as mobile application, we will be using what to call it as a web browser. Okay, in the previous experiment we have seen how to use with the mobile application. This time we are going to use for the what to call it as a web browser. Okay, so that step we have done here. So for that particular step, what we did here, we have gone to the server. Okay, and in the services, in the services IoT, we have registered the server. Once the server is registered, then we'll go to desktop web browser. You can see over here. Okay, that is nothing but 1.1.1.1. Through this we are gonna use it. Now you can, as a first time we don't have any login user ID and password. That's the reason we have to enroll. Okay, for enrolling, just click on the sign up. Okay, just click on the sign up. So here you can give any user ID and password. I have given as ADMIN admin, and the password is ADMIN admin. So we have created now. Okay, now you see here we have interface, that is nothing but web browser interface is there. Now once this web browser interface is there, now I can see there are no devices registered in this particular what to call it as web interface. So how to register devices in the web interface? Okay, so click on webcam. Okay, click on webcam configurations. Okay, you see here, this time instead of using home gateway, we will be using remote server. So what was a remote server? 1.1.1.1, and the username what we have given, admin, and what is the password that we have given, admin. Okay, now I'll connect. Once the connection is done, you can see here refresh. Okay, if you see refresh, it means that device has been connected. I mean webcam is connected to the switch. Now you can see that in the what to call it as, you see here in the interface, the device is connected. Simultaneously we have to see in the motion detector. Okay, go to config, go to IoT server. In the IoT server, make it as remote server, that is 1.1.1.1, and the username is admin and the password is admin. Once you do this, you connect the device. Okay, so now the connection is done. Fine, refresh. Now I'll close this. It means you can see here the devices are done. Again, from here what you can do is you can simply do whatever the operations that we have done in the previous experiment. Okay, again the same controls in the sense webcam, motion detector. See now webcam is in the off state. If I'll come to this alt and motion, you can see my what to call it as motion detector is on state. Okay, now I am control, and if I am going a little bit away from my device, now you can motion detector is off state. Okay, motion detector is on state, green in color. Now if I go away from the motion detector, okay, after 5 seconds the device is in off state. Okay, simultaneously if I click webcam, this is on. Okay, and if I alt and release and click, the motion detector is off. Okay, so this is, and again you can go with the what to call it as you can have your own conditions, and you can try to control those particular devices automatically, as you can write the conditions in the previous experiment. Whatever the conditions that I have written, you can write in the same way. Okay, so this is what the what to call it as the third experiment. Okay, so now let me give one more time what exactly we have done. See, now the device is same, the security camera concept. First step one, what is the first step one? Okay, we have to choose the devices. Okay, step one, choose devices. Okay, I have already written here, choose devices. Once we choose the devices, okay, we have to connect the devices. Okay, so the connection devices, what we did is please. Okay, what we have to do is cam and motion detector we have connected wide. Okay, once the wide devices is connected, see how the wide devices we have connected. Okay, server address always same. Yes, server address is always same. Sir, please again explain how you connected devices. Okay, so now I'll do one thing again. I'll go with the new. Okay, so step one, just to see here, I have chosen what to call it as webcam. Again, motion detector, rename, configuration, rename to motion detector, and webcam, rename to webcam. Okay, now these two devices we are going to connect with the network devices, sorry, switch, default switch I'm using, and the server, that is a regular server I'm using. Okay, so now someone asked me how to, what was the question? I'm ready to cast experiment 3. Okay, server address available same. Okay, sir, please again explain how you connected. Okay, so here 144 thing is like now how to connect, right? So the thing is go to cables, network cables. Okay, copper straight cable, switch to Ethernet. Simply click on that. Okay, again go to copper cable, switch to motion detector, fast Ethernet. Again switch fast Ethernet to motion detector. Okay, so now the cables has been connected. Once the connection is done, okay, we have to set IP address for each and every device. Now I'm assuming for this device 1.1.1.1. For this device I'm assuming as 1.1.1.2, and for this device I'm assuming as 1.1.1, sorry, 1.1.3. Okay, now how to assign these IP addresses? First, for server, okay, go to server, we can see or you can, what you can do is click on the server configurations. Also you can set here, or okay, you can see your configurations here from the fast Ethernet IP address 1.1.1.1. This is one way to set, or directly you can click on this desktop, you can see IP configuration, whatever you are interested, it's up to you. Okay, IP address from here or there you can choose. Okay, and in the motion detector, fast Ethernet IP address 1.1.1. Sorry, this is motion detector 1.1.3, and webcam fast Ethernet 1.1.1.2. Okay, now as this is done, now the third step, I have to go and register the server first, then I have to connect these devices to the server. Okay, so I mean I have to create a user interface for the this device. Okay, so for that, click on the server, go to web browser. Okay, type URL 1.1.1.1. so for the first time, So what was the error? Cisco packet tracer, welcome to Cisco. Okay, fine. We have not registered the device. So first we have to register the device. So for that, server, go to services. In the services, there is something called as IoT. In the IoT, we have to register the server. Okay. So next step, that is server, services, IoT, register the server. Once we register the server, we have to click for the configuration. So configuration interface is nothing but web browser. Now you click here 1.1.1.1. Okay. Now as we have not registered for the first time, now let's register. Okay. We have to give user ID and password. Admin. Okay. Admin. And we have to create. Once we have created, now no devices is selected for the right. So how to select? Click on the device, go to configuration, IoT server, remote server. The server name is 1.1.1.1 and the username we have given as admin and the password we have given as admin. You can connect. Now you can see, yes, motion detector is connected. Next one is webcam. Okay, so in the webcam configurations, IoT server, remote server 1.1.1.1, server address, and the username is admin, password is admin. Connect. Okay, now you can see the devices are connected, and from here you can write your own conditions. Okay, again conditions I can write. First condition, what I'll do is webcam on. When can I write webcam on? Webcam on. Sorry, motion detector is on, true. Then webcam is on, true. Okay. Second condition I'll write webcam, any motion detector, webcam is, this time motion detector is false. Then webcam on is false. That is on. Okay. Now you can see here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is Alt motion detector, webcam is on. Alt, I'm releasing motion detector, my mouse movement. Then after 5 seconds, okay, the webcam is off. Okay, so this is how we can even try to connect the third experiment. We can try to connect devices wide, and we can even make our own dedicated server, and even we can go with the web browser. Okay, so this is my third experiment. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. We have left with another 15 minutes, so 3 minutes doubts and 10 minutes you have to work with your experiment, and you have to complete this experiment. Okay, it's not break. Okay, I'm gonna take, even myself, I'm gonna take attendance exactly at 11, sorry, I'm going to take attendance exactly at 12:55. Okay, so please everyone continue with the experiment. Once your experiment is done, let me chat, give a answer at chat. Okay, and I think 265, sir, you have done your experiment, it's good. Server address, okay, done. If you have any doubts, you can ask me over here regarding this experiment. Okay, if you have doubts, ask me regarding the third experiment. And I'll be taking attendance exactly at 12:55. Once 12:55, please organizers make sure that you take the snapshot of this exactly to 12:55 because this is not the break. This is a time for the practice. Okay, it's a time for the practice. Yeah, 241. Even if I restart the packet tracer, the image is not loading. Sir, it's not because of that. At the time of installing, some file may be missing. Okay, some open. See, you can see here Anand sir also have some same problem. Open G12.0. Some file has been missing while installing. So that's the reason it is not able to retrieve the packet. Okay, some file should have been kindly show the URL. I have registered the server but cannot find URL. I have registered the server but cannot find the URL. Sir, registering process is this. Go to server. Okay, services, IoT. My registration server is on. Okay, once that is on, go to desktop. Okay, now I'm stopping this here. I'm closing my web browser. Okay, now go to desktop, web browser. You give the IP address whatever you have given. I have given as 1.1.1.1. Okay, so you click on it, and once you click on it, you have to register for it. Register as username and password, whatever you are interested. Okay, admin and create. Now you can see already username already exists. Okay, A1 and A1 create. Which fast Ethernet cable selected, sir? Sir, Ethernet cable, you see here, for cable connections, I have gone for copper straight cable. Okay, so I'll show you here once again the server, switch. Okay, so cable, copper straight cable, simply fast Ethernet, any one, it's up to you because switch has almost 24. So whatever you are interested, you can choose. And for server, directly 0. Yes, 241 maybe, yes sir, you have to reinstall. That is only the last option. How to recover that file so that image get loaded? Sir, you just save that particular file somewhere in the desktop, uninstall it. Let's see what happens. Tomorrow session, yeah, personally I'll take your call. Connection not established. Which fast connection is not established? Sir, 289, is your doubt cleared? 289, is your doubt cleared? Steps. Yeah, that's what. 289, I have shown you the steps. Tirumala sir, connection is not established, sir. So connection establishment, you just do this step. Step is go to any device, that is motion detector. Click on motion detector. You see something IoT server. In the IoT server, you have something called as remote server. Click on those, then the connection will get established. When I am connecting switch to server, it is showing no ports are available. Sir, connecting which server? Sir, which server you have chosen? Any dedicated server you choose it, and any basic. Try to do. I think you have chosen other server. Please try to select this server. The very basic server, basic switch. Sorry, basic switch 2960. Choose very basic switch. Okay, 2960, sir. You can see on my screen, I am also doing the same thing. I didn't get anything like that. When I'm connecting switch to server, it is showing no ports available. Okay, maybe what you have done is, you see here a connection, cable, port, you are choosing console, or because I can see almost 24 switches over here. Okay, and server fast Ethernet 0. Okay, this fine. Now for server only one port was available. That's the reason. Okay, whenever that particular port is done, you are not able to connect. You can see my screen here. Okay, so previously, okay, you see here cross cable switch 1, any fast Ethernet to the server. I have only one fast Ethernet cable. That's the reason I connected it. Now I am trying to connect this server because with some any other device I am not able to connect. The reason is I don't have ports available. You can see the configuration there. See, switch. Okay, only one fast Ethernet cable is available. Okay, that's the reason. If you have any other doubts, let me know.
నాకే కావాలి నాదైతే నాకెళ్తే 1 GB వస్తుంది ఎవరు ఇంకోటి